used to think that maybe after I was educated and I had seen the world that I would come back here. Now, I don't ever feel like that.
Valleyview's library has been a fixture since 1970, and it's always been more than just a repository for books. It now has programs for new Canadians, seniors, and a program called GSA. The GSA was the brainchild of Theo Robertson, engaging, articulate, and transgender, and just 17 years old.
They already identify as LGBT, and we just provide a space for them to be and to exist.
And just existing in this rural town, Theo says, can be seen as an act of provocation. So some people in town wanted to know, what exactly were their taxes funding at the library?
Just implying that we are taking this funding and creating a program which indoctrinates youth, or which tells them things which are untrue, or that encourages them to have sex underage, or that promotes pedophilia, entirely promoting these misconceptions that they have about gay people and about trans people.
The kind of negative perceptions that started going around, at least it was first known to us in about December of 2023.
That's when staff and board members learned the library was being defunded by town council, cutting its share of the budget by a staggering 50%.
They didn't give us any reason, they just said they were cutting the budget. We kind of went into panic mode.
And that panic only grew when town council then replaced those library board members.
No, I don't believe it's a money issue at all. Having to spend money for the roads, and I don't think that $60,000 has anything to do with those projects.
We came to Valleyview with questions about the future of the library, questions for the people who hold its fate in their hands. But shortly before we arrived, the town council held a meeting behind closed doors and passed a motion that decreed the mayor and town councillors shall not speak to the media. And the monthly library board meeting, a public event we planned to attend, was cancelled.
If you had a chance to talk to the folks who want to close this library down, what would you want to say to them?
This space is definitely better than school because there's several teachers who have expressed their opinion about queer students. They're very against queer people and make comments about how it's weird or unnatural.
The hardening of people's opinions has Ken the mechanic increasingly worried, especially about Theo. You see, Theo is his granddaughter.
There are extreme people that feel what they're doing is somehow good for the better cause, good for everyone. She's out there and she's saying stuff that they don't want to hear.
Valleyview's library board, with new members appointed by town council, voted 5-4 to eventually close the community hub on Main Street, the safe haven for all. A smaller library will replace it in a soon-to-be-built school. It will effectively become, as staff and supporters have long feared, a repository for books.